What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today in this video of Epic 7 I am bringing you guys yet another guide, Luna, one of the really amazing waifu in the Epic 7 who has so much potential to deal a massive amount of damage out, especially in the boss hunts and raids. She is really a monster right over there, and obviously she has really been able to win the heart of so many players out there. I mean, like, she just looks like a really good goddess right out there. I mean, like, everybody would really want to have her just to make her their wife, you guys. So she's really that good. She's of Ice Element, a Warrior class, and a Libra Zodiac type hero unit. And now let's start with her previous stats, guys, okay? Right off the bat. So, let's see right over here, guys. All we can see that, like, her attack is 1119, which is pretty much a little bit above average, not really that super duper impressive. Okay, the next one is health, that is 6266, which is okay as it seems. Okay, so her speed is pretty much average, 109, pretty average, guys, and her defense is pretty much a little bit above average. I mean, like, she's a little bit defensive unit as well, which we will be actually talking about that in a little bit while. And then, like, other things pretty much okay. I'm like pretty much a little bit above average. Okay, so now let's start with the first skill that is known as the Infinity Slash. Okay, so what happens is that, like, Infinity Slash has a total of like 3 hits. Okay, so if you actually manage to pull off all the 3 hits, you can actually multiply her damage by up to 210%. Yes, you heard me right. Her attack can be multiplied by up to 210% if you manage to hit the 3 hits. So it can range. It has a lot of like an RNG effect, so it can also land just 1 hit or maybe 2 hit, and if you are lucky, you can go with the 3 hits as well, which is pretty great. I mean, like, if you manage to land the 3 hits, the damage is gonna be really amazing, and it can go on par with her ultimate skill. That's how good it is. Okay, and that's the thing. And the second thing that your first skill is actually gonna do is that it will reduce the cooldown of the ultimate skill per hit on per hit basis. Okay, because the ultimate skill cooldown of Luna has really high turn, and then, like, to really make that cooldown really fast, you will need the support of your first skill of the Luna. And yes, it also really has a tremendous potential to deal massive amount of damage, which is pretty great. And her second skill is a passive skill known as the Dragon Knight's Will. Now what's gonna happen is that, like, if your HP is above 50%, she will have like 30% increase in her critical hit rate, which is great, right? And in her attack, okay, 30% boost up in a critical hit rate and her attack. That is like an improved Guardian Blessing, isn't it? Right? So that's pretty awesome. Okay, I mean, like, this will really allow your Luna to be more focused on her offensive stats like attack percentage boost and critical damage boost, instead of really trying to farm up really hardly for those critical stats, guys. I mean, like, even if she has like 70% critical hit start rate in the normal case scenario, she's gonna have 100% critical hit rate, right? And obviously, if she is actually gonna fight against like opposite elements, even 55% rate of her critical hit rate is just enough. So meaning, like, you have more option on total investing your equipment on the side of more damage output, meaning critical damage and the attack boost and speed boost and many other things, guys. Okay, this is actually a very huge relief from the burden. But hey, guys, if she goes actually below the 50%, now she actually will go into the defensive mode. Her defense will increase by 30%, and she will have 30% more increased resistance against the critical hit rates, meaning, like, it will be really hard to land critical hit rates on her. That makes her so amazing, isn't it? So really great unit indeed right out there. Second skill, really amazing, guys. It really makes you or her very, very versatile unit indeed. Okay, now let's move on with her ultimate skill known as the Ragnar Spear, which is so amazing. The animation itself is really good, and guess what, guys? What it does is that, like, first of all, it has 100% chance to bring down the defense or break the defense of the opponent. Okay, which is so mind-blowing. It's really insane, really great, and for 2 turns, wow, that's good, right? And she also has a soul burn effect, which only costs like 1 soul. Only 1 soul, guys. And with that one, she has really a great chance or great potential to deal a massive amount of damage output. And then, like, that's why she is really good for Weaven teams. And guess what, guys? The last one, the last description that really makes her so amazing and so peculiar, or let's say so unique than any other hero units out there, is that her ultimate skill can now attack the enemy with an advantageous element. Okay, now that actually makes her totally different. Even though she's of ice element, she can still make a heavy damage output on golems. Yes, you heard me right. In against golems, she's still pretty great. Okay, so just build her up really good and you will see how your Luna is gonna really help you in your future endeavors. Okay, she is really that amazing. And as you can see right over here that her ultimate skill has like 10 turn cooldown, so you are heavily relying upon your infinity slash to make that cooldown. Okay, up to 3 turns per one hit. I mean like 3 turns per one basic skill. Okay, so you just need to pray for your RNG master, okay, or let's say the RNG god, and maybe the things will really be on your side. Okay, that's the thing right out there. So pretty amazing unit indeed, guys. And now let's move on to her devotion skill right out here. Okay, so if you do want to share her imprint to like everyone, then she's actually gonna provide this critical hit chance up to 14.4% to everyone, which I think is pretty much useless because I mean like imprint release do not really share that devotion skill to herself. Now that is a problem, and critical hit chance is sort of like an offensive type of stat that you would really love to provide to your main DPS unit, and obviously Luna is really an insane nuker. Okay, and you would really want to give that to her, but alas, she cannot actually enjoy that one. But hey guys, don't worry, now we have the sort of thing called imprint concentration. Okay, with this imprint concentration, guys, what's gonna really happen is that like she is actually gonna provide herself with attack plus 18% boost in her own attack. Is just really nice, guys, amazing thing indeed, and this will really help her to like one-shot even the Wyvern 11. Okay, so man, I just don't have it. But anyways, this is what you do, guys, right over here. Try to do the imprint concentration right away, and that's the thing that you should be really focusing on. And now you might be asking like, oh my god, she is really amazing, so what sort of equipment should we really give to this amazing waifu out there in Epic 7? I'm like, have you seen her assets? It's just good, right? So the equipment that I would really love to recommend to you guys is obviously a attack set. Okay, attack set right over here, and the crit set, or you can also go with the destruction set plus the crit set. Okay, or let's say critical damage set and the crit set, and that will really allow your Luna to be amazing hero unit indeed. Just try to achieve this kind of like stuff. Okay, like attack is about like nearly 4,000, or if it's more than 4,000, that's really gonna be amazing, especially with the imprint or concentrated imprint. This can actually be really possible, right? And her speed is like, I'm like, even if your speed is mediocre, it really doesn't matter because she's a nuker and she will really have to rely upon the CR boosters, pushers, like let's say she's actually gonna work really fine with Lilias. Okay, if you have Lilias on your team and somehow your Luna managed to have the highest attack in your team, then oh my god, Lilias is actually gonna have so much fun in doing that AoE damage. So if you have Lilias and the Luna, they are actually gonna make a very amazing team indeed, because like Lilias on her first skill, she has like 100% chance to dual attack with the highest attacking unit. Okay, so that's really great, right? And with her ultimate skill, she will actually use the attack stats of the Luna to deal AoE damage. And guess what, guys, she hurt. I mean like her skill 3 really hurts the Lilias. Okay, so they really do make a perfect couple. If you really want to see her boost her really amazingly, you can also go with Tamarine and Aseria. Okay, Aseria, Tamarine, and your Luna will actually make a really deadly unit indeed. Okay, so that's the thing right out there, guys. And speed right over there, obviously speed is pretty important as well, but if you have CR pushers, then things can actually go really on your side. Next thing is critical hit chance should be above 74%, guys, because like obviously you will be getting like 30% from your passive skill, so even 70%, that's really great, right? Okay, 70% really great, but if you are really trying to fight against the weaker elements, then 55% critical hit chance is even great. But I try to have more critical hit chance just for, you know, for the safety purpose. The next one is the critical hit damage, guys. Try to make it above 300% and you will be a very happy man, okay, or maybe a girl. Depends upon the situation. Okay, so and that's the thing right out there. She is so amazing unit. Try to give her some effectiveness as well, obviously, because she has a defense break on her ultimate skill. That is 100% chance, but still the resistance of the opponents can actually play some factors. So more effectiveness, higher chance, right? try to take some chances. So that's the thing right out there, guys. She is so amazing unit right out there. So now, what are the sort of primary stats that we should really focus on? Her boots, her earrings, and her necklace. Okay, so on her boots, go with attack percentage boost. Hey, look, isn't that supposed to be a very, like, I don't know, like, common sense? On the ring as well, go with attack percentage boost, okay? And finally, with her necklace, go with the critical hit damage boost. And this is actually gonna really help your Luna to be an amazing, amazing nuker unit, okay? And make sure that her critical hit chance is like at least 70%, okay? And when we are actually talking about her, you know, this these substats, try to go with the attack percentage boost, speed boost, critical hit chance boost, and critical hit damage boost. Okay, these are the 4 stats that are actually gonna make your gear a perfect gear, and this will really allow your Luna to have the very higher effectiveness in the battle, guys. And she is actually gonna be a monster. And now the thing is that, like, okay, so what sort of artifacts should I really give to this amazing unit, guys? Okay, so first of all, guys, you really can go with the Daydream Joker. Okay, Daydream Joker is pretty great, especially if you are fighting against the Wyvern team. Okay, it is sort of like having the same effect as that of the Exorcist Tonfa. Okay, well, personally, I would really love to recommend you guys the Exorcist Tonfa. This is really great. Okay, Exorcist Tonfa is pretty good. And most of the situation, this will really allow your Luna to one-shot the opponent. Okay, so Daydream Joker and Exorcist Tonfa. Anyways, I've actually just made a video making a comparison between the Exorcist Tonfa and the Daydream Joker with using the Luna. So please do check it out, and you might actually have some really good insight on that one. And what are the other really good artifact that we can actually give to our beloved Luna? Let's get into that section right away. So let's get into this one. Obviously, go into the warrior, and you can see right over here that the Draco plate will actually really allow you to have more damage output, because it will increase the critical hit damage of the Luna by up to 30%. Okay, that is really great. Okay, and she will also decrease the damage suffered from the critical hits by up to 16%. So this can actually be really great, guys, because like in PvP contents, she cannot be easily baited. That's the thing, guys, okay, especially in the like guild defense or stuff like that, because like her ultimate skill really have a elemental advantage. So really, she really don't really focus on the weaker elements, meaning like she actually can go or spam anyone right out there. So she becomes really unpredictable, so you really cannot easily counter her when she's actually on, like, let's say in the defense mode, or let's say in the guild defense or stuff like that. So the thing is that like having more like, you know, defensive stats on her can actually be really great as well. Okay, and now let's move on to the another artifact. What sort of artifact? Uber's Tooth is pretty great as well. Okay, 100% chance to inflict the additional damage when a critical hit is made on the single attack. Okay, that's pretty great. Uber's Tooth is really made for her. Okay, and Draco plate is also obviously for her as well. As you can see right over here that like this is Luna, isn't she? Or is she someone else? Please let me know in the comment section below. I think she's Luna, isn't she? Oh, who is she? Okay, so the next one that I would really love to recommend to you guys, is there any other? I think that's pretty much it, guys. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, Uber's Tooth, Draco plate, you know, the Exorcist Tonfa, and the what do you say that again? Daydream Joker, and you can even go with the Portrait of Savior. This one, well, sadly I was not able to claim this item. I'm so sad about it. This is really an amazing item. If you guys really have managed to get this one, then rejoice, guys. This actually makes what you know, like at level max, increases the damage dealt by 20%. I mean, like Exorcist Tonfa, it only has a maximum of 16% damage output, whereas for this case of scenario, it has 20%. That's great. When the enemy health is more than 50%, it's like it's an improved version of the Exorcist Tonfa, right? Amazing. This is the artifact that will really allow you to easily one-shot the Wyvern 11 team, guys. So that's the thing right out there. I mean, like that are the main possibilities. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. So looking into this kind of factors, like C is pretty really amazing when it actually really do come for the like boss hunts and the raids, whereas for the PvP content, I mean like C is not really that OP, because like obviously C is a single target nuker, so it will be really hard for you guys to actually, you know, like how to say, make a really quick work of your team. Obviously C might have actually a really good time in one-shotting the opponent that is the most like which could be the most MVP, okay, of that opponent team, and that can actually make your battle a little much simpler, especially if you have like of Aseria, Tamarin, this what do you say, this Luna and Lilias on your team, then that will be an amazing team indeed, okay, that will be an amazing team. Lilias, this one, our Luna again, and then our Tamarin and our Iseria, okay, things are gonna be really easy for you guys, so keep that in mind. Those are the main allies that is actually gonna help your Luna to be really amazing unit indeed, guys, okay, that's the thing right out there. And except for that one case, I would really not prefer to use Luna in PvP battles, because there are many other opponents, or let's say there are many other hero units out there who can easily overshadow Luna in terms of the PvP battles, okay, so that's the case scenario right out there. MC is really meant for the boss hunts, okay, so that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel, and see you guys in the next video.